Hey coaches, this is Paula talking to you about the consistency of marketing. This is such a huge topic for you guys. And first of all, I just want to say congratulations that you've gotten this far in the training. This is huge for you. And I'm super excited about what you guys are learning through all these trainings. But today our focus is about consistently marketing. Hey coaches, this is Paula talking to you about the consistency of marketing. This is such a huge topic for you guys. And first of all, I just want to say congratulations that you've gotten this far in the training. This is huge for you. And I'm super excited about what you guys are learning through all these trainings. But today our focus is about consistently marketing. The number one barrier to becoming a millionaire is the marketing. Marketing is just talking to people. You never lose touch with the humanity of it. That's super important. Your job is to stay in the game of the marketing. Learn the critical skills to be successful in this online industry. If you don't learn your own marketing, you're never gonna make it. There's no lottery ticket, so don't get discouraged because you don't have the wind at your back. When you're resistant to change, because learning is a change, when you have to do something you've never done before, that's a change. And sometimes we resist that. When it feels too hard to do the work, that's when you have to reconnect with your why. Because 80% of your time should be spent on marketing. Your ability to market is your ability to change the world. On the flip side, your failure to market is your failure to reach the world. So here's 3 problems Beachbody coaches struggle with. Number 1, marketing consistency on social media. Chances are you don't have your marketing strategy figured out yet. Marketing on social media is still pretty young. So businesses are more likely to have failed on social media than succeeded. And that includes brands of all sizes, mom and pop shops, Beachbody coach type businesses, network marketing businesses, as well as global brands with billions of marketing dollar budgets. So a couple of common social media marketing challenges that us Beachbody coaches will run into when we're first starting out our business is, what kind of marketing content should I create? How often should I sell on social media? Many coaches get stuck with the step of just putting stuff out there because they doubt that their posts will have good enough content to change lives. But the bigger problem with coaches' social media marketing can actually be traced back to consistency, or rather lack of consistency in the marketing on social media. That's the flaw. More than the flaw of how good the content is, consistency is a bigger flaw. And truthfully, there's not a lot of great content on social media anyway, just in general. But it's even more rare to see consistency, especially when you don't have a marketing team, when it's just you doing all of it. So consistency is super important. It's so important that if you had to choose between quality of content and consistency, lack of consistency actually has a greater negative impact on your conversion momentum than not having super awesome content. So here's some examples of why you may be dogging it with social media marketing consistency. You might be thinking, my life is not interesting enough for people to care. Or, I've already posted about that. Now what do I post about? Or, I haven't lost that much weight. Or, other people's stories are better than mine. Maybe you're thinking, I don't want to show how bad I let myself get before I got healthy. That's embarrassing. Or, I don't have enough results to talk about it yet. All of those thoughts that you have in your head that are blocking you from being consistent with your social media marketing might be making you feel like you're boring or annoying. Maybe you feel like you're inadequate or you're unimpressive, you're embarrassed, like I said, or that you just simply are not very accomplished yet. Here's the second problem: competing with social media marketing noise. As businesses continue to build their online presence, consumers are provided with more and more choices. The streets have become crowded and everyone wants a piece of the action. So staying in front of the curve and rising above the noise is harder than it's ever been on social media. You're selling the same thing at the same price to some of the same people as other coaches or other health and fitness businesses. So you may be thinking, how can I expect to win customers when I'm competing with Beachbody coaches and big companies that have bigger marketing dollars than I do? Or maybe you're thinking, I'm newer and I have less fancy graphics. Or maybe you're thinking, I don't have a big following. Or I can't afford any ad spend. All of those things blocking you might make you feel like you need to have everything perfect before you try and compete for attention in the marketplace. Or maybe you're thinking that it makes you feel like I need to do it longer before I can tell others what I'm actually doing. Or maybe you're feeling like you can never get ahead, or you just simply feel defeated. Here's number 3. Beachbody coaches get hung up with the money side, asking for money in exchange for service. You've got to get over your hang-ups with money so that you can serve. Never undervalue who you are, what you know, and never underestimate what you're capable of or how much you deserve to be compensated. Your customers don't want small transformations, so don't play the role of a small leader. You should want to sell your stuff because you know your stuff can help someone stop their suffering or reduce the amount of suffering that they have. So you've got to lead with serving 100% of your audience, not by how many sales you're going to make. Then you won't get stuck in your head about the money part if you're thinking that way. The money's going to come when the value is given. People are happy to pay for value. Here's some good news. Both content and consistency are relatively easy to fix. To improve your social media marketing, start with consistency, then master content. How many more of your audience and your customers need to suffer before you step up and be that inspiration? Before you step up and show them they have a leader. Your job is to raise the ambition of your audience, and you need to be hungry to make that difference. No matter how messy your life is, people don't know behind the scenes. Get in front because you have something that can help people. The process you coach them through absolutely duplicates success, no matter what you may personally be going through. When I first became a coach, my struggle was the same as your struggle. I was insecure about anyone looking to me as an expert to get them results like I got or to help them build an income with this business model. I knew I wanted to help others, and I knew I wanted to create income as a Beachbody coach. So I tapped into every learning opportunity I could. Team trainings, Beachbody training events. I got mentors. I went to conferences, bought online courses and a bunch of books, and I studied them. Here's what I learned. I learned that anyone can be successful at this. I learned who my target audience should be. I learned how to position myself as an expert, and I learned how to create content. I learned how to create a successful experience for my customer. I learned how to market. I learned how to duplicate my success. And most importantly, I learned how to trust the process so that I had the confidence to be consistent, to go out there and serve. Let me give you a big picture strategy, and these are some items that I will include as a PDF for you guys so you can print it out. You must care about your customers and believe your coaching program helps them. And then go sell it. And sell it with bold enthusiasm. Sell it with conviction and energy. You know you're doing the best you've ever done. Strong sell because you know you're giving your best right now. Sell with benefit extension. Share how your coaching program is going to benefit them in their world. Show how it will make them feel and what they're going to achieve. Sell them with an authentic leadership voice. Sell like a leader. Step into that identity like you're a leader in this industry. Sell it with surprise bonuses that teach them how to think. Drop something in your coaching program, your challenge group, that you have found success with from a personal development experience. Sell them with urgency. Have a deadline of when they have to sign up for your offer. And sell them with deep level of caring, showing them that you truly want to serve. Here's some steps that you can do. Market these 8 things your coaching program claims to do. Tell them how it makes them feel. For example, they're going to have more energy. They're going to feel sexy. They're going to gain confidence, or they're going to feel like they're back in control. Number 2, tell them how it solves their challenge or problem. Do they have an issue with not having the right fitness plan? Do they need meal plans? Are they lacking structure or accountability or a coach or motivation? Number 3, tell them what mainstream things are out there that aren't working for them and what you are offering that is customized to their world. Kind of like an us versus them approach. Get specific about your tribe. For example, if the calories in, calories out doesn't work, tell them about portion control. If the tons of cardio all the time isn't working, tell them about a purposeful fitness routine. Number 4, tell them about your credibility. Tell your story to make yourself vulnerable and relatable so they can connect to you. Use the same framework that I just used earlier in this video. Start with what you struggled with, what you discovered in your search, and the solution that you found. Struggle, search, solution. And number 5, tell them what your offer is. Why is your offer different, and how does it serve their biggest struggle? Maybe you can say something like the portion control system educates you on how your body needs to be fueled for the long term, or how purposeful fitness shapes your body, not just reduces body weight, or how structure for a healthy lifestyle gives them a feeling of control in their life. Tell them how your program goes beyond monkey see, monkey do. You empower them to sustain results for a lifetime and to go beyond where they've ever been. Number 6, tell them how your program compares in pricing. Compare your program with how much it would cost to hire a trainer every day, or how much it would cost to get all the nutritional supplements individually compared to just Shakeology. Or how you're going to save them years of trying to figure out a portion control system that guarantees results. Number 7, tell them you understand they have a concern and they have some objections. What prevented you from thinking that this is the perfect thing before you said yes? Talk about that. What objections did you have before you went for it? What changed your mind? Tell them that. And then number 8, tell them what they need to do next. Give them a call to action. What do you want them to do, and why should they do it right now? Let me talk about some do's and don'ts. Do, be consistent. Market every day. Be confident. If you're struggling keeping clients, it's because you're struggling keeping confident. Push yourself, because it's very easy to play small. Turn the camera on yourself and tell stories live on social media at least once a week. Share 3 scenes about your life, and for every 3 scenes that you share, for example, every 3 videos that you create about your life behind the scenes, what your processes are like, give them one expert story video. Meaning tell them what it is that you do, how you help other people. Then add value with quick win how-tos and educational information. Do speak aspirationally to their life. Do associate your program as the vehicle your customer needs to solve their biggest problems. Do post about your life and your processes. Show behind the scenes of what your life is like. You can talk about the lessons you've learned, say, just in the last 7 days. Do show your journey. What did you learn? How did you overcome it? Do share about coaching breakthroughs that you have with your customers. Do have some posts that demonstrate gratitude, and do share more often and share more consistently. Here's a couple of don'ts. No intermittent or sporadic marketing. Don't take responsibility for your customer's next step. Just provide the opportunity. Don't worry about the financial decision for them. Let them make it for themselves. Never, ever, ever assume their answer is going to be no. Don't offer your opportunity based on if you are confident you can save them or not, because it's not about you. Your offer is about connecting them to Beachbody's successful process through your coaching program. Do you remember what I said at the beginning of this video? Marketing is just like talking to people. Never lose touch with the humanity of it. Your job is to stay in the game, stay in the marketing, learn the critical skills to be successful in this online industry. And if you don't learn your own marketing, you're never going to make it. Remember that? If you want clients, you got to be doing marketing. If you want one new client, you have to do 5 times more marketing. Marketing by nature isn't pretty. It's reactive based on how people respond. Marketers are like innovators. They just tweak their marketing here and there, and they just keep working at it, improving it. You've started something that matters. Now, you must refuse to let your small beginnings make you small-minded, because your greatness doesn't care what it's going to take. You've got to do what's necessary to be great, not just what you're comfortable with. So make this the day you will set your demarcation line and do something about it. Or you're just going to keep dreaming.